You are listening to Phoenix and the Hummingbird Chapter 15, story written and created by Jasper BlackLace, audio by Kawushi. Genevieve's POV. I woke up 3 days later in the morning with a terrible headache. I don't know what caused it. Either my power drinking the night before or just the lack of sleep for the last couple of days. The day after I met with Lucinda, we spent way too much time on decoration planning and making the ballroom into the most shiny and reflective place ever. It's even worse than looking into the sun. But with it being her engagement party, I can't really complain, other than being forced to attend and being an escort to a woman. A very hot woman, but that's not the point. I don't know if it was my royal name or what, but the decorations were supposed to arrive in 3 days, but actually arrived the next day. Which, honestly, was kind of helpful, because we spent the entire day following that meal planning. Lucinda apparently has a rather picky diet. She didn't want to eat any kind of cheaper alternative. Rather, she only wanted to be fed a solid steak dinner with mashed potatoes and fresh asparagus, which, to me sounds pretty delicious. But with the pretty hefty price tag, not so much, considering our budget. So I had to cut out some of the required aspects of this ball, like the specific jazz orchestra that was needed. Though I honestly don't mind because I don't like them anyway. However, my father will not be pleased. Regardless, the dress fitting that day actually went well after the meeting. No arguments, nothing. Ophelia found a dress that she really liked, and I picked my dress accordingly. They matched relatively well, and I was her escort and bodyguard the entire evening. It just made sense to match. However, Lucinda took forever to pick her dress, but I guess that's what happens when you're getting married. Or engaged, I should say. She decided on a dark chocolate raspberry cake, which was very delicious, so I approved that decision. Ophelia also made the most giddy expression and tap danced with her feet on the floor like a child when she tasted it herself. So I can't complain about that either. It was adorable. The fact that I'm finding childlike aspirations adorable is kind of upsetting my ego, but I'm okay with it. When it comes to her anyway. Today, we get to finally finish the decorations, and I'm really hoping Lucinda gives me some say and what kind of carpeting we use for the stairs, because I don't know if I can deal with any more gold. I think by the end of this, my eyes will only be able to see gold. Thankfully, Ophelia will be in the greenhouse most of the day because she said she wanted to get to know most of the critters. So, that kind of helps in some way. She'll be out of the way, and I won't be distracted by her beautiful body the entire day, because I have been the last 3 days. Let's just say my dreams have not been so kind to me. I've been celibate for way too long. This is terrible. I got dressed in a long, slim-fitting mint green dress before walking to the ballroom to meet Lucinda for a morning tea to discuss what kind of flooring decoration she wanted for the day, which I'm hoping I'll be able to give my 2 cents at least. A little bit. My brother told me to give her full creative freedom, which I think he will regret when his eyes are puking for the next 6 weeks afterward. Morning, Genevieve. How did you sleep? If you consider drowning my sorrows in whiskey the entire night because I'm out of brandy, splendid. I guess you should say splendid, considering the hangover I have this morning. And no offense, but your taste in decorations is really not helping the matter. I guess you really don't like gold, don't you? Gold detailing on dresses, gold earrings, maybe even some gold touches to a necklace. Yes. I don't know about you, but even painting the leaves gold for your flowers is giving me a migraine. Not only from the paint fumes. Okay, fine. I'll let you pick the runner for the party, but please let it at least match my other aesthetics in the room. Are you meaning the clashing turquoise that you have on all the vases for some reason? Look, you're the one who said we couldn't afford fancy vases, okay? So I bought the ones that had gold on them. And sadly, the only color that they had to match was that turquoise one. So we're gonna have to suck it up. Especially since I'm choosing steak, according to you. Fine. How about we go for a nice crisp white for the evening? That won't be too dark, and it'll add to the shimmering decor of the room. The and golden white go pretty well together. I can agree with that, considering a lot of the details on my dress are white. I guess that'll make sense. So, did you finally pick what kind of lace they're going to put on the dress, considering we have one more day for them to make it? Oh, don't start with me. Dresses are hard to pick, okay? This is a once-in-a-lifetime for me. I don't have another chance for this, and I'd like to look my best. Lucinda, please don't take this the wrong way, but you are very hot in absolutely everything that you wear. You're in a pajama dress right now, and I'm drooling. So can we just get past the point that you're attractive and pick a dress that suits you? You don't need to be fancy. You never did. Fine. Follow me. I followed her into her room, and Ophelia was there. Surprisingly. I thought she was meant to be with the animals in the greenhouse, but I don't mind this pleasant surprise. She looked up at me with excitement as I walked into the room alongside her sister. And I'll never get over those pearly whites behind those lips. I wonder what they'd feel like if they bit me. I caught myself with my mini slip up mentally, and I bit my lower lip to refocus on the situation. Lucinda ran to her personal closet, pulled out a white gown with a heart neckline. The floral lacing skirt was actually very suited to her personality. They were stark white on top of a creamy white, which just popped out even more. I think it was a beautiful dress, but Lucinda's face made me concerned. Well, well, well. Looks like you made a decision after all. Besides the fact, I don't like the neckline, but apparently they don't have enough time to make it into the V shape I wanted. I think I can do something about it. Give it to me, I'll have it sorted out for tomorrow. No problem. You can try it on, and we can make sure it works for the rest of the day. Your capabilities, Genevieve, never cease to amaze me. That's what my brother asked me to help you with. I tap on her shoulder before taking the dress from her hand and walking towards her bedroom door. I glanced over my shoulder, winked at Ophelia, and then left the room. You have completed Phoenix and the Hummingbird Chapter 15, story written and created by Jasper BlackLace, audio by Kawushi. Thank you guys so much for listening, and we'll see you next time.